Hello everyone, and today I wanted to make a very short video about the issue that I was facing, and luckily I was able to fix it. And the issue here is trigger input schema mismatch when you are trying to create agent flow in Copilot Studio. So let me show you the architecture here. So basically, I'm trying to create an agent and it actually works perfect. I just had a little bit issue, but I fixed it. So there is a SQL table and whenever new row added, that would basically trigger Copilot Studio agent. And the agent would taking that payload would reason over another SQL table using Azure AI Search, then would pass both payload as well as Azure AI Search results into to AI Builder prompt. An AI builder prompt tool would generate suggestion, and then using agent flow results would be saved in SharePoint list so that employees could review and provide feedback. So it's pretty straightforward, but the challenge I was facing was in step 5. So the when you create AI builder prompt suggestions, basically you can select the format as a JSON, and basically then AI builder creates the structured outputs for each field, for example, and you can use that each field for different purposes and pass them to downstream applications or services. So this is where mismatch happened, and I'm going to show you how did that happen and how I fixed it. So let me go back to Copilot Studio. So right now, let me show you the working solution. So if I come here and click uh, trigger, and that's going to trigger the agent. And these are the steps that going to follow. So first of all, it will take the payload when it's triggered, and then save that in a global variable, then use that variable to search in our knowledge base using Azure AI Search, then log search results. Here is the results you can see. Then use AI Builder prompt tool to generate the suggestions, and then basically pass those inputs to our SharePoint list. And here is the SharePoint list you can see. So, and the challenge I had was when I tried to use directly parse JSON inside agent, that didn't work. So, let's go to tools, and here is my AI builder prompt tool. And as you can see, the format is JSON, and here is the expected outputs. And if I click test, so as you can see, basically prompt tool generates individual fields that we can use. But the challenge was, let me go ahead and show you in the topics. So this is my current topic. Let me toggle this off and then use other topic. So inside this topic, this was meant to basically save the AI generated results in SharePoint site. So I created basically parse value, and then here I'm passing global variables that I have from other topics, and then saving as parsed values. I'm doing similar thing for Azure AI search results, and then basically passing this information to the agent flow that I have. And as you can see here, but there is a mismatch here a little bit. It's hard to see here in the UI, but if you go to code editor, you can see the backend names are actually different. So I can parse everything here, but the keys are different. And that was giving me some issues and saying that trigger mismatch. So if I go to now the flow, so again, I created different field inputs here, thinking that I can take the structured outputs from AI Builder and pass it here. And it works sometimes, but sometimes it failed. So it wasn't reliable. And based on these inputs, I'm basically mapping them to the SharePoint list items or fields that I have. And that's it. But this didn't work. So let me take you here. So now I'm gonna go ahead and delete this topic that I have. Again, I'm using topic to make it kind of deterministic, but you can use agent flow as well for each of these steps. So I'm gonna use this topic, save. Now I can go ahead and trigger. It will repeat the same steps, but this time it will probably fail. And here we go. As you can see, it failed, and this is the message I am getting. And as I said, this happens when I try to pass agent AI generated outputs as an individual fields. This is why I'm using Parse JSON here. And again, like this sometimes works, sometimes doesn't work. And how I fix this. So let me show you another way that I was able to fix this. Let me come back and toggle this off and toggle on another topic. So if I come here, this is the one that works. So instead of using parse JSON here and passing individual fields, I'm passing the entire AI Builder JSON output. And if I go to the flow that I built, this time, as you can see, this is just one input, and I use parse JSON here to separate them. And then basically taking these fields and mapping them with the SharePoint fields. So Parse JSON is basically one of the actions available in Power Automate, and it takes a JSON value and usually a string that looks like, let's say, key and value, and turns it into named fields that you can use easily in the later steps. And here you can see this is the field, this is the another field, this is another field, etc. So this is the purpose of parse JSON, and it's pretty straightforward to add it. You can come here, just type parse JSON, and our output will be obviously coming from the input of our trigger. And schema, to get the schema, it's actually easy. So if you come back, before adding parse JSON, you can actually just run the flow to get the output. So here is AI output. Yes, I can take this. And now let's add the parse JSON. And again, input will be our AI output, and schema will be this one. And it will nicely make them to be used in our SharePoint site list. So I'll just come back to agent one more time. And if I let's actually remove the old topic and use our this topic and click save. And if I trigger this time, and this will work. Excellent. So this is the result here, but the actual result is actually saved in our SharePoint list. So I just wanted to show this to you, how you can overcome this challenge. Hope this was helpful. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. And if you have any thoughts, comments, please leave them in the comment section and I will get back to you. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.